The global economy has been resilient despite recent challenges from the pandemic, military conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza, and global inflation.
Despite these multiple shocks and tight financial conditions, growth is firmly in positive territory, and we have slightly upgraded our forecast for this year to 3.2%.
Asia, and particularly China, will play a large role in global growth in the years ahead, according to IMF projections. Despite lingering concerns largely centered around the real estate sector, China's first quarter GDP growth came in higher than projected.
China's GDP grew by 5.3% in the first quarter of 2024 amid a broad-based expansion. The outturn was higher than what staff had projected and also what market had projected. So any upside to Chinese growth will have a bearing on countries in Asia. In general, the region will continue to do better when China grows faster.
The IMF is closely observing policy reforms underway in China. CGTN's Wang Xiaozhou asked the IMF's managing director about her recent trip to China.
I'd love to know more about your takeaways from that trip and also from your firsthand experience and observations, how you think China can hit its growth target this year.
I had an opportunity to visit China and discuss with Chinese leadership how they think about growth prospects for the country. Number one, to shift the economy more towards domestic consumption. It is actually in line with what China is aspiring, the dual circulation economy. Secondly, we see the reforms in China that have served the country well continuing to be needed. Reforms to state-owned enterprises, opening up for more competitive environment.
Threats to the global economy remain, including potential increases in protectionist trade policies and the risk that geopolitical tensions between China and the U.S. could lead to a fragmentation between the world's two largest economies. Economists here at the IMF say such a fragmentation could create a drag on the entire global economy. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.